Morning students, welcome back. In our last class, we had done electrode potential. Yes or no? I told you electrode potential is the affinity of electrode to accept electron or to get reduced. Okay. So I have given you two halves, oxidation half and reduction half. Okay. In one case there is oxidation reaction occurring, and in another case there is reduction reaction occurring. I have given you the simple Daniell cell example. Yes or no? Zinc and copper electrodes. Okay. So this electrode potential is actually is the first let me draw this one. Simple Daniell cell. Zinc electrode, and this is copper electrode. This is of the salt bridge. Okay, and there is zinc ion in the solution, and this aqueous electrolyte. This is copper ion aqueous. Yes or no? Okay, in this case, what is happening here? Here, zinc is producing Zn2 plus 2 electrons. Yes or no? And here, copper 2 plus is accepting 2 electrons to become copper solid. Yes or no? So what is happening here? Here, oxidation reaction is occurring, and here reduction reaction is occurring. Yes or no? So now, one is reduced, one is oxidized. Yes or no? But while getting electrode potential for this and this, we consider the electron acceptance property of both of these electrons. Okay. So actually, suppose this is a simple Daniell cell or Voltic cell. Okay. In this Daniell cell, electrons are produced. Now flow of electron occurs only if they have net EMF. Got it? Flow of electron is possible of I think you have done this in physics also, electric current, electricity or current electricity chapter. Flow of electron is possible only if there is a certain potential difference between the two electrodes. Okay, so this potential difference is known as electromotive force. Got it or not? So this is a whole cell. I have already told you this whole cell can be divided into two halves, oxidation half and reduction half. Yes or no? So now we will not have electrode potential for this cell and this cell separate. Okay, if we consider, if we buy any shell, for example, a cell of your wristwatch. Okay, so here chemical reaction is occurring and it is producing electric current. Okay, then your watch is running. Yes or no? So if you want to go and if you want to buy a simple cell, okay, you have to, or this cell comes with different potential volts. Okay, you say 5 volt battery, or you say 5 volt cell, 4 volt cell. Okay, so this volt is actually electrode potential. Okay, so the electrode potential is entirely for the cell. Okay, if you say electrode potential or cell potential, then you have to write E cell. So E cell is equal to always electrode potential of right minus electrode potential of left, meaning electrode potential of anode, electrode potential minus cathode. Yes or no? Okay, this is the yes electrode potential of cathode minus electrode potential of anode. E left, E right, and E left. Got it or not? So this is E cell. This is what? E cell. Yes. Now, if we call this E cell not, then this is called standard cell potential is equal to, let me write cathode. Okay, cathode minus E naught anode. Okay, this is called SPA, standard potential. Now see, this is very simple. You have to consider this only, standard potential. So this standard potential, in the name only you can observe standard. Okay, now this cell potential can be calculated if you know the value for this and this. Okay, so this standard electrode potential for cathode and anode can be derived, okay, with the help of one another cell potential. So this cell potential is called SHE. I have already provided standard hydrogen okay, C is standard hydrogen electrode, and the potential obtained for this is standard hydrogen electrode potential. So for this the value is 0, okay, standard value, okay. And if you compare the electrode potential of cathode with this, for example, we are comparing this zinc and hydrogen. Okay, so for this, let's make it very simple. Okay, I have already provided the definition for standard electrode separately. Okay, go through that. And now I am going to draw the diagram for SHE. It's very simple. Okay, there is a 1 molar HCl solution, meaning 1 mole of H plus ion is present here. Suppose H plus ion 1 mole. Okay, suppose there is, okay, from here hydrogen gas is bubbled. Okay, hydrogen gas is bubbled here and here. One electrode is there. Which electrode? Platinum electrode, coated with platinum black. Okay. Now the standard potential, this is SHE, standard hydrogen electrode, and the potential for this is 0. For this E cell, this is equal to 0. Okay, let me write E naught. Okay, this E naught is equal to 0, meaning the standard potential for this is 0. Okay, and if you compare any other cell, for example, okay, let me write this, platinum, there is H2 gas, and which ion is there? H plus ion, aqueous. Yes or no? This is what? Standard hydrogen electrode. And if you compare it with any other, suppose with copper, you need to have salt bridge. With the salt bridge, copper 2 plus aqueous, copper solid. This is the comparison between the standard hydrogen electrode and copper electrode. Okay, and the potential obtained from this, actually the potential for this is 0. You can easily find potential for this. This is the cell, actually entire cell. Yes or no? Now this is the potential for this E cell, standard value E cell for this particular this reaction. Okay, E cell is equals to E copper comparing with, where is it? E, this one, E H2 H plus H plus. Yes or no? Now the value for this is 0. If you, and you will get the electrode potential value. If you compare with this and this, then you will get E naught cell is equal to certain value, suppose X value. So this X value will be the standard electrode potential for this one. Okay, so in this way we can have values for cathode and anode comparing with SHE like this. Okay, this is very important. Okay, let me drop this. After knowing C, when if you want to calculate standard potential for all any cell, okay, we write E naught cell. Okay, that is standard electrode potential is equal to cathode minus. Okay, if you see this symbol, then you have to know, you have to consider this as standard cell potential or electrode potential. Okay, got it? So to find standard electrode potential, you need to have what? 1 molar solution of HCl. Yes or no? Then you need to have okay, temperature 25 degrees Celsius to temperature. Okay, so this is the condition. Pressure, I forgot to mention pressure here. In the standard electrode potential, when we have passed H2S gas here, then the pressure maintained must be 1 bar. Okay, standard pressure. So pressure should be 1 bar. If these conditions are there, and if there is a comparison between any electrode with SHE, then this is called standard electrode potential for each electrodes. Got it or not? Okay. If you go through the notes carefully, then you can easily understand. Okay. Next we have Nernst equation. Okay, so this Nernst equation is actually the equation which helps us to find cell potential for any other metal ion. Okay, suppose write the equation like this: M plus M, this is M is metal, is equal to E naught M plus M minus 2.303 RT NF log 1 by M plus. Derivation here is not required. You just know the formula. What is this M? This M is metal ion. Okay, if copper is there, this is copper 2 plus ion. Okay, this is electrolyte. This is electrode. Electrolyte, electrode. R, universal gas constant. T, this is temperature. Okay, standard temperature. And number of electrons. F, Faraday constant. This N plus this bracket represent molar concentration of metal ion. Got it or not? Okay. Now this is the equation. Okay, you'll get some question, numerical problem. Okay, which you have to solve using this this mathematical expression or formula. Okay. So this was for today. I'll give you 2-3 questions on this particular expression in our next class. Okay. Thank you very much for today.